Bonjour à toutes et à tous, c'est Lilian qui vous parle. Quelques mots rapides puisque vous l'aurez déjà compris en cliquant sur cet épisode, vous allez pouvoir écouter une interview exclusive du joueur du Paris Basketball Dustin Sleva, actuellement prêté en première division allemande à Braunschweig. Une interview réalisée avec notre camarade Antoine en anglais. On vous invite donc à aller regarder cet épisode sur YouTube pour à la fois pouvoir profiter de pouvoir observer les deux acteurs de cette interview et également pouvoir avoir les sous-titrages en français. Pour nous soutenir, n'hésitez pas à lâcher des likes, des commentaires ainsi que de partager en masse cet épisode. En attendant, je vous souhaite une bonne écoute.
So we are with Dustin Sleva, Paris basketball player. So thank you, Dustin, for being here with us and all Paris basketball on air and Paris basketball fans. First question to start the interview, just to ask you, how are you?
I'm doing well. I'm playing. I'm feeling good. My body's healthy for the most part, and now I feel good. How are you? How are you guys been?
Oh, we're good. We're good. We miss you since we learned the news, but we will speak about it because we
I miss
were
you guys
used to
too.
see you in every game. But just for the audience to know, we will do the interview in English, but we know, of course, that you speak French. So at the end of the interview, you will have time to speak in French to who you want, the fans, your teammates, everyone, if that's good for you.
Yep, perfect for me.
So, in your actuality, at the beginning of January, you've been sent on loan to Braunschweig in Germany. We want to know how, because it was kind of a shock for everyone, like we guess for you, but also for us as journalists, fans, and everyone. How did you learn that news that you will leave Paris basketball for a moment to go to Germany?
So I actually got a call from my agent saying if I would be interested in coming here. Since I kind of got out of rotation, especially in the French league, and Euro Cup wasn't too sure what was going to happen there. So it was at a good time where I got the call from the team here, and I was a little hesitant, wasn't really thinking about it, but I found out one of my good friends that I've known for 5 years. He was on the team in Germany. Said it'd be a good situation for me. So I knew a lot about the club just from being close friends with him for a while, Davi Kramer. And just talked to my agent. I got the freedom from David Kahn to go play. And the situation in Paris wasn't the best for me. And to go somewhere where I can play and show my full abilities, I think it was a good opportunity for me to still be with the organization, but also be able to show like my abilities and kind of not waste a year. And I felt like there wasn't many opportunities for me to play after mid-January, and certainly not the way that I've shown in the past. But it was a good opportunity for both parties to kind of agree to let me go try something different out.
At the end, you had the last word, like they proposed to you that club, and you had the opportunity to say maybe you accept, but you had the opportunity also to say no.
Yeah, I did have that opportunity, and I didn't want to lose. I kind of was put in a tough situation because I didn't want to lose a year of playing. When I feel like I'm in my prime. So I mean, it was a pretty complete change for me because it was kind of like I'm a rookie too, going to a new team. So I feel like you grow as things happen to you for different situations, and you grow with change. And I think I kind of seen it as an opportunity for me to grow as a basketball player, as a person, to put myself in a completely different environment that I'm not comfortable with. And I think I developed a lot more from doing it.
You said that before going to Germany, the situation between you and the club were complicated in a sports way. Can we say that the coaching staff was in the impossibility to make you feel the way you play normally during the start of the season, or it was something else?
Yeah, it was just we got a new coaching staff and everything, and there's a different system and everything that is involved with a different coaching staff, and it fit me in a way and it didn't fit me in a way. There's some things that I can do that can benefit, and there's some things that I was good at, like in the post and just little different types of things that, it wasn't the best for me. But I also, to me, like, I didn't feel like I was playing my best basketball either. So, I mean, it was also, for me, I have to, be ready to go in at any time and play. But also, it was just a better situation for me to find somewhere where I can truly be the player that I know that I am. So, I mean, it wasn't anything personal, anything, no hard feelings or anything. I'm still, I talk with, my teammates, a couple of coaches, and it was just a decision I made that I thought would be the best for me and my career.
You are in the Paris basketball since the beginning of the club. So you say the word rookie like it was the first time you left the club since you arrived. Yeah. It was not kind of difficult like to learn that you have to live, even if it's just for a short time. It's not that complicated.
Of course. I mean, if you look at everything besides the basketball part, everything is great in Paris. I have my friends that I built over 5 years. My girlfriend just started working in Paris. I have my house, I had a dog, I had, everything was comfortable, and I could have stayed comfortable, but the basketball side of it, that's what truly makes me happy. If I'm not doing what I love to do, like I'm not happy. And I think being able to express myself on a basketball court is like, is a lot different than just being around. I mean, it's a whole different ball game when you're kind of just feeling it out and not know what's going to happen from game to game. And affected me a lot, but I think it definitely made me a better player, made me more attuned to how I handle things, how I handle different things, and I think it ended up working out for me because I got to learn a lot from it. Everything happens for a reason, but I'd rather learn from the experience than to just say, forget you, this, and that, whatever. I went through it, and I think I came out better because of it.
At the end, you had the support of Paris basketball staff and the club in general, because like you spoke about your teammates, you spoke with them and everything. Mm-hmm. What the club told you or the staff told you when you decide to go in Germany, like we support you and we guess that you're still in contact with them.
Yeah, I'm in contact here and there from me and Gucci talk almost every day. Me and KJ talk all the time. A couple other players, we talk all the time. So, I'm still in contact with a lot of different people in the organization.
For the people that is listening this interview, and even for me or for the other member of Paris basketball, we would like to know how happened. Like, what's next? Like, what happened when you knew that you left Paris basketball to Germany? What's the next step? Like, you get in contact with someone in Braunschweig in the club that introduced you, choose a flat. How was your arrival in Germany?
Yeah, well, I mean, I think with Braunschweig, they did it last year too. They brought somebody in on loan. So they were looking for players that weren't really playing a lot, that used to play a lot before. And they kind of reach out to those players' agents and kind of see if they could get a good player for basically half off because they make the deal within the club, both clubs. So I think they had experience doing that before. And basically when I arrived, it was kind of just fast. I played a game in like 2 days, 1 day or something. I did my medical test and played, but I wasn't complaining. That's what I wanted. That's what I came here for. So it took me a little bit to adapt because I was comfortable in every situation I was in Paris off the court. So now I'm adapting to going to a hotel, meeting new teammates, meeting new staff, meeting the new coaches, the new system, the new physio, the new strength trainer. I've been so used to the same thing for the last 5 years, and kind of being the person that tells everybody like, oh, go to this restaurant, go here, go there, like, oh, you got to go there, And now I'm the one asking, and I'm in the other shoes. So it was definitely a big turn, but like I said, I think I learned a lot from it, and I've grown as a player and a person because of it.
That permits you to remember when you arrived, maybe from United States to Paris, or it's completely different?
When I came from, it's different because when I was a rookie, I had no idea about European basketball, French league, this league, that league. So I'm just going there like, well, I was a bucket in college. Hopefully I could be a bucket here, with my rookie mentality. And you don't know what you do right, do wrong, what's right, what's wrong. And you kind of just get thrown into a situation. Here, I know how to be a professional now. I know how to handle myself as a professional. So it's a little bit easier in that way, but a little bit harder because you're used to such a routine, and then you're getting pushed into another routine with different coaches and different players. And you kind of got to figure out, for yourself again, basically. So, I mean, it's a little easier the second time around because I've been a professional about it. So, but yeah, there's a lot of similarities with it too.
Can you describe the German basketball? How do you feel it? Is it more physical, more technical? You as a now that you're used to French basketball, how is it different from it?
I would say there's 6 Americans in Germany, so I feel like a lot of teams want to play fast. There's a lot of fast, a lot of more deny in the half court. A lot of teams pressure so far since I've been here. I only played 8 games, so I don't have a feel for the whole league. Some teams in France like the pressure, some teams like to play half court, whatever. But for the most part, it's more up and down, a little bit faster than the French league. Maybe same or less physicality than the French league. Less athletes. There's a lot of French athletes, so I mean, there's not like high flyers, but it's pretty comparable to France, I would say, but more up and down, more pressure, more denying the half court, and there's sometimes where it's going up and down pretty fast. But I would say it's a little more controlled when everything's controlled. It's similar to France, but it's basketball at the end of the day. Nothing changed. You got the same. We got a Spanish coach. Another team might have a different coach. There's different philosophies and everything, but it's just playing the right way and playing with your teammates and trying to be a good teammate while doing what you need to do.
You arrived in a club that is still in a complicated situation, that is fighting to don't go down in second division. And since you arrived, we saw that the club is improving a lot and have results. They trust you a lot in what you can bring. That you feel that the club is in a good way to stay and with you, and how the coaching staff in Germany trust you to permit that.
Yeah, I mean, trust is built through games and situations and practice and your approach to the game. And the first thing you got to do is, trust in your approach. And usually my approach is I go in the gym, I get shots up. If the young guys need help, I help the young guys, talking them through different situations and stuff. And as they get to know you more, the more they trust you. And I think that's always been how I've been. I like to help my teammates if I can, if I see something. It's a similar situation here as Paris. It was a couple years ago where we had Juwan and Isma and the younger guys. Here they have a lot of younger guys, younger prospects who you need to tell them a couple of times, like, go get the offense rebound. You're stronger, you're more physical, go get it. Do this when you seal somebody. This is the right way to do it. This is where you're messing up a little bit. And I think my experience with having young guys in Paris and then having young guys here helped a lot, because you have to be more patient with the young guys. They might not do exactly what you think that, a more veteran 5-year player would do. So I knew that, with the setup of the team, I think there was like 2 wins when I first got here, but I seen the really good point guard in Braden. We had Davi, who's the leading scorer of the league, and the way they used their 4-man a little bit, that I knew I could come in and instantly help. And we had a couple games where we lost, where we could have won. And, we won, I think, 4 games since I've been here. One of the games I didn't play because of my ankle. And now it's, we got out of the red zone. And I think we're a game and a half up on the team that's supposed to go down. And now it's just about getting a couple wins to secure it. We were in the same situation as Paris last year. So I kind of feel like I know how to deal with the stress of everybody, getting all nervous and everything. And, I just try to stay even keel and keep the positive energy going and make sure, we're playing hard enough to be in the game every game. We might not be as talented as a lot of these teams, but we're going to play hard enough to put ourselves in a situation to win a game. And I think that's where the coaches trust me in challenging everybody each day, and also in the games when it happens to make the right play and to be in the right position for us to win a game.
Yes, at the end with Paris Basketball, you almost live every situation from Pro B to
Yeah.
Betclic Elite and stay fighting to stay in first division. So maybe that can be a force for you and that you can bring to your new team, the way that you can adapt, play with young players, no?
Yeah, no, it's because a lot of veterans get, even when I was a rookie, I remember older guys getting mad at me because I'm not doing what they're the right way to play. You know, I'm running all around. I'm not in the right spaces. So it's the same here with the younger guys. You know, they get it towards the end of the year, but at the beginning of the year, it's a process. So I think a lot of the younger guys are getting better, and we're playing together better. We have a lot of talent, a lot of athleticism on our team. It's very similar to how second and third year in Paris was, you know, with the young guys and the prospects, and you know, going through their growing pains while we're trying to go through our growing pains as a team. So there's a lot of, I guess, leadership I could bring to the table for Braunschweig also.
So you start to speak in French. So
Yeah,
you're missing speaking French. So
yes, I speak every day now to keep going, and I do my studies in the morning and everything just to make sure I'm not losing it. So yeah.
So if you have a little word for in French for who you want now, if you have for your teammates, fans, who you want, if you want to, si tu veux parler en français.
Ok, on parle en français. Oui, mais franchement, merci pour tous les soutiens, tous les bons messages que j'ai reçus devant tous les clubs, tous les staffs, tous les personnels, tous les fans, le COP, toutes les personnes qui ont toujours resté en contact avec moi. Mais j'étais trop fier de tout le monde de me respecter et le respect de le club, le respect de les fans pour tout ce que je fais à Paris et en Pro B, en Pro A, mais je suis tellement fier de tout ce que je fais à Paris, et je suis tellement fier de le soutien de le club, les soutiens et tout comme ça. Mais mon français est un peu roulé.
C'est très bien, c'est très bien. Et au final, c'est pas un adieu puisque tu es amené à revenir à Paris et revoir les fans et tout le monde.
Oui, tout le monde. Et il a chanté mon nom devant dans le match, et des choses comme ça, des choses de fou. Et je vois les copes va grandir plus en plus. Elle m'a dit, il va faire le bus pour Strasbourg pour le prochain match. Donc, je pense que tout c'est bien. J'espère que Paris va gagner et peut-être faire des playoffs et pas rester dans les maintenus. Mais je pense mais on a une bonne équipe. Si on reste concentré sur la mission, on peut faire des bonnes choses. Donc, Gucci a fait des bons matchs. Je suis très fier de lui, de continuer de shooter de ouf. Mais j'espère que KJ sera mieux après sa cheville. Et j'espère que tout le monde a fait des bons matchs, et j'espère qu'ils ont gagné et fait des playoffs. C'est le but.
Bah, tu vois, ton français est parfait. Hein.
Ouais, ça arrivait. Ouais.
On va finir en français. Merci beaucoup, Dustin, pour le temps que tu as attribué à Paris Basketball On Air. On est tous, je parle au nom de tous les membres de Paris Basketball On Air, et aussi, je pense, de tous les supporters du Paris Basketball et observateurs. Très content d'avoir pu discuter avec toi de ton expérience en Allemagne, et en espérant continuer à discuter lorsque tu seras revenu à Paris prochainement. Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.